and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death, and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The homeless chums and the mist of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death, and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The homeless chums and the mist of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death, and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The homeless chums and the mist of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death, and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The homeless chums and the mist of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death, and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Decarp just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Decarp. What a nice way to start the Easter broadcast.
Decarp, Jesus is back, everyone, and he's me and Chris.
Hey, buddy.
You're just hanging out at Chum City?
Yeah, man. Queen and John, where you be?
I recorded a Much Music video on trial in there.
You did, in a tiny little room.
Technically, one time it was next door. Did you do the robot? Do the robot.
Thank you for subscribing. I don't have a transition for subscribers or raiders or anything. So in the meantime, I promised that I would do the robot as a thank you.
That's fun. I'm trying to get a bunch of those videos made. David Hoare got me songs.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I've got to make some of those myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hello, Decarp. Hello, Baldy. Hello, Alex. What's up?
I took 5 poos yesterday.
That's a lot of poos. Were they all big poos or were they tiny little baby poos?
They were all big. I don't think I haven't eaten as much to warrant that much. Like, I feel like everything's out of me now.
Wow. Did you do some sort of cleanse? Are you on lemon juice and cayenne pepper and poop medicine?
I am not. I mean, that master cleanse is bullshit, by the way, because I was reading it because I do love a cleanse. But if you read about it, it's literally like, oh, you want to take this health stuff. Also, you should take a bunch of these laxatives. And I'm like, well, then that's not a cleanse. You're just shitting your brains out. That's not your body like naturally, like at least with the juice cleanse, what it is a bunch of water builds up in your asshole and you basically just naturally enema your bum.
Oh, an out enema, finally.
It feels great, I gotta tell you. Yeah, 4 days into a juice cleanse, that wet shit, whoa, you feel amazing. Like, you feel crazy.
Crazy good? Crazy.
Like, you can't trust anything your asshole does, because anything could just be a gallon of liquid water.
That's the worst recommendation I've ever gotten in my life for anything. That's a terrible Yelp review.
It was great.
Hello, Pedigree Chum.
It was still worth it.
That sounds terrible. I don't want to ever do that. I lived with a guy who did the cayenne pepper lemon one, And I thought he was going to die. There was a brief period where I thought he might die. He was
Why?
already so slight. He just went like really pale, and his eyes had big like circles under them.
How many
And
days did he do it for?
God, I want to say 3 weeks.
Oh
He
my
just said-
god! You're supposed
That's
to do it
probably
for like 5
that's probably
days.
longer than it was, but he went longer than the recommended 5 days. It was over a week for sure. But ugh.
I remember Mike Mayo did it, and he like his clothes fit better. Was Mike Mayo around when you were doing comedy in Montreal?
Yeah, so he was gone, and then he came back after I'd been doing it for about 2 years. And everyone, when he showed up, everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's Mike Mayo! Mike's amazing. He writes the best jokes." And then he went on stage and he told the same jokes from back when you were gigging with him. And then every week he'd show up to Grumpy's and go, "Chris, you mind if I jump on? I've got a fresh 5." And I'd be like, "Yeah, of course, man." And then he would bottle it and just tell the same old 5 jokes every time, to the point where one time a bunch of us got hammered at like a Christmas show. And we decided that every time he told one of the punchlines that we'd heard 1,000 times before, we'd all together throw our fists in the air and go, "Mayo!" Which was very funny at first and then quickly became bullying.
Yeah.
Did we stop? We did not. We were very drunk.
Pedophile or Halloween, or as pedophiles call it, room service.
Oh,
It's a classic Mike Mayo line. Mike Mayo, the nicest of the crew of Montreal comedians that now, by my count, have been going for over 20 years, and some of them still bad.
Mayo's been going for 20 years?
He had been going for 5 years when I started as a comedian.
Fuck you. Are you serious? That is bleak, man.
Yeah.
That hurts my feelings. He's been going 10 years longer than me?
That's right, bud. There's a guy.
Oh. How old is he?
I don't know. Mike was such a. There was a couple of other guys. Like, there's a couple of guys in the Montreal scene that are definitely been going for over 20 years, and like, they've done nothing.
Yeah, that's the danger of Montreal. That's why I had to leave. I could see me turning into that guy. So I had to walk away. I had to put that sweet life behind me.
You would have, like, by accident toured a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you would have, like, there are some guys in that town that have never left.
Name names. I've got names. Should we just guess names?
I'm not. There's one guy I could name, but then I'm just not, because he literally hates me, and it will, like, I think he monitors my shit. Like, it always gets back to him, and I just hate him so much. He hates me so much.
Private chat.
You could guess who it is.
I don't know anyone that hates you, though. That's what's throwing me. Hello, chat, by the way. I hope you're all having a good weekend. I forgot that it was Easter. Oh, damn. Yeah. That's a good shout.
Yeah. Oh, I really want to know who. It's no one of consequence. Literally hates my guts. Like, won't speak to me. Is awkward. It's kind of fucking weird. It's to the point that I almost said something to his employer. Like, I was just going to be like, "Hey, has this person been talking shit about me? Because I think he is, and you need to understand that they're a toxic person."
Yeah, that person. Did he take you under his wing?
No, I was before that. Yeah, I remember. We were contemporaries, and it was a guy that there was a certain group of us that we all started after him, and then got things. Like, he did one bubbling with laughter, just for laughs, and that's the only time they've had him. That was just
because I remember talking to Safi about this guy. And I was like, I don't know what his goddamn deal was. We used to be friends, and now he won't make eye contact with me. And Safi said he did the same thing to him. So I thought maybe he's just got a thing about people who are clearly going to leave.
I think that's it. And now he just runs an open mic, and it's juiced in close. It's such an interesting thing. It is Dylan. You've guessed it. It's
Dylan Gott. We did it.
I am only frustrated by this in that, you know what, that view of the CN Tower that you have in your background doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, really? What's there now?
They've let all the high rises build up on Queen Street, so you can't see the CN Tower on King Street and Queen Street from all of downtown Toronto anymore, which is so fucking lame.
Oh, that blows. If anyone's wondering, this is the home of much music. I recorded an episode for Big Shiny Tunes 8 today, and I thought it would be fun to have this in the background while we talked about it.
Did you see that Ed the Sock has, like, started a GoFundMe to relaunch Much Music as
No,
a online platform. Yeah.
good for him. I mean, good luck.
Have his contact details if you want him for the Big Shiny Tunes podcast. I just
We
realized.
we definitely want him for the Big Shiny Tunes podcast.
All right, remind me of that. I'll get you his email.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. I felt bad because I inadvertently. Apparently, Jordan's been having a lot of salvia flashbacks lately, and so when he was like, "It's kind of freaking me out that you're in Toronto."
Hang the fuck up! What do you mean, salvia flashbacks?
We know what salvia is, right?
Yeah, it's that. I remember 2010 when we were all taking videos of us pretend. Yeah, I smoked a bunch of it thinking it was a weed and thought everyone turned into wood.
Yep, sounds like salvia to me. So he was saying that it's the album this week really triggered a lot of memories for him, and it started a lot of salvia thoughts. And so he was like, "It's you can keep the green screen, but heads up, it is freaking me out."
Is the Big Shiny Tunes podcast also a video podcast, or are you just doing that for him?
I just do it for him.
Okay, good. I hate seeing people on salvia. It's like they go into another spooky realm briefly. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I am concerned about my weed smoking. I have gone to bed not smoking weed 2 nights in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but is your therapist still on board?
I haven't brought it up. I just like doing it at nighttime. It's like a glass of wine. I also
Yeah.
had some wine last night.
Attaboy.
Yeah. Walked around downtown LA with a friend, had a giant lunch, and then we kept hanging out, got super stoned, and then we're like, and then she was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna order an appetizer," and then she just ordered a full Italian meal. And I was
Nice.
like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "I had." Literally, she was just like, "I'm just gonna like the things I like," and then ended up being like, "I'll buy that." And I was like, "What are you doing, madam? You've lost your fucking mind."
I like that question very much. What are you doing, madam?
Madam,
What?
put down your Uber Eats. Definitely fucked up my elbow doing weights too. Holy shit! The last 2 days have been like, I was like, did I rip all the muscles off of my elbow? And I kept going into the mirror and being like, is it still there? Is it still there? Yeah. No.
Jesus, I almost I threw my shoulder out showing Paul my old umpire moves from back when I was a baseball umpire.
I was hoping you were just showing him a brand new car.
I gave him one of those. I was talking about how satisfying it is on a third strike to just go, "You're out," and just throw the whole like body into it. And my whole arm hurt and tingled for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, welcome to my entire year.
Yeah, but at least you did a thing. I just reenacted a thing I did for money when I was 12.
I mean, I can't believe that your out was this.
Oh, full fist, and I'd like punch it. "You're out." It was like an overhand.
The one I remember from softball when I was a kid was the umpire would point to your bench. "You're out. And go in there."
Oh, that's a very fancy one.
Yeah,
there's a lot of this one. There's a lot of "you're out." The double punch.
What I always thought was wrong with baseball was the fact that they ruined that. That became good. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, because that is in.
But it's about the out. It's not about bringing it back in. It's about the T pose. You're safe. T pose.
The thing with the umpire, and this is why all baseball players should be mic'd, and baseball should just come with more information, because baseball, the more you learn about it, the better sport it is. Like how you can't be thrown out. The umpire will only throw you out is if you're looking at him. That's the way that you're communicating, which is why occasionally you'll see baseball players talking on the mound, and that's because they're like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." Under MLB rules, not talking to the umpire. They're just
I didn't know that. Yeah, Baldy, I was a baseball umpire. I did it to make money in high school. It's a very good job. You make $50 to $75 a game. You get to hang out in the sunshine, make some friends, watch some ball.
You're not making friends. You're not making.
Steve Mooney, what's going on?
Maybe in the softball league you were playing, but the softball
baseball
league,
overhand.
Whatever.
Come on.
The underhand. There was a giant controversy in my softball league because one woman who worked for Dovercourt Recreational Center. I'm going to say this right now. That woman was a bitch fuck, and I hate her. Literally put her son and then literally ringers on the team. Like, every kid that was like right before the cutoff, a bunch of people that weren't. This one, and like it was giant controversy because they were getting money from the city to do this softball league, and they literally like it was Team Purple. And I remember like people were like, "We're calling the newspaper. What the fuck are you doing?"
Wow.
And she was just like, "I'm not. There's no. This is how it all sorted out." And then she was like quietly fired. That the summer camp program worked at that recreational it was not me. I was like 8 or 9 at the time. I was like 9 or 10. It was one of the many times. I remember arguing with my baseball coach because I had dyspraxia at the time, and he didn't believe it was a thing, and he threw a baseball square at my head.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it was like he's afraid of the ball. His hands will go up, and I remember being like, "What?" And my mom said to him, because I remember she going, "He won't be able to catch it. You're just going to throw a ball at a kid now." And then he threw a ball directly at my face and then didn't come to practice for like 2 weeks. I remember that. Like, yeah.
I remember a kid did that to me in school with a similar thing where he was, his name was Tony. He was a bit of a maniac.
Oh, Tony!
Tony!
Hey!
And Tony! I guess we were in journalism class and it was sort of the end and everyone was milling about. And he goes, apparently he was talking to somebody about how
Chris?
No, he wasn't talking. He was bigging me up. Actually, he was talking about how baseball players, if you throw something at them, they'll just catch it. Just great reflexes. We're all about 15 at the time, and so he threw a bottle of whiteout at me, just a full bottle of whiteout, and didn't tell me it was coming. I ducked, and then he got mad at me for not catching this bottle of whiteout that had been thrown out of nowhere at me.
I see that in Raising the Time. Acid got thrown on my body.
Real acid?
Powdered acid. One of the teacher was doing a demonstration and left all this stuff and this is how you add a base in. And then one of the kids just grabbed it and just threw it on my arms and hands. And the teacher was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What?" And then my hands started tingling, and then he threw literally was like, "What the fuck?" And I had to go to the pediatrician and all this sort of stuff. It was a whole thing.
Jesus. You don't have any scars or anything?
No, because it was contact right away with cold water. It was one of those ones that cold compressed water, but it was continually washing it off for hours and hours.
Damn.
And then I got yelled at. This is another classic. I remember getting yelled at by the principal. The principal was like, "You need to stand up for yourself." I remember this vividly. Mrs. Hunter. And I remember saying, I got acid thrown on me, and you're telling me to stand up for myself? And she was like, "Well, yeah. It's a lot of paperwork for us to go through." And I was like, I remember being like, I remember saying this to an adult, and this is a weird sensation. I remember just saying, "I'm telling my parents about this." And she was just like, "All right." Guess where Mrs. Hunter was within weeks? Fired, so fired. Turned out, a bunch of shit was there's so much shit that has come out about my elementary school. And one of them was, fucking fired, so fired.
But why? What happened to her? Do you not want to say because it's all allegedly?
Less nothing to do with me. As it turned out, she was just incredibly incompetent at her job.
Huh.
Because I, by the way, forgot to tell my mom until much later.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. It was a different principal. It's like, "Oh yeah, Miss." She's like, "What? Why didn't you tell me?" That woman would have been I was like, "I don't know."
I got other stuff to do. I'm a kid. I'm busy.
Stuff going on. Yeah. You ever skateboarded? Because I do not have the reflexes for that. I mean, so much. It's a weird thing of I look back on my child and I'm like, yeah. Everyone had a gym teacher that just fragrantly dropped homophobic slurs all the time, right? And it's like, no, that was just your elementary school. And like,
no, we did. We absolutely did. Yeah. He had one finger missing on his hand. He'd played for the Atlanta Falcons, and he was just a big old bully. He was like a cartoon of a gym teacher.
Are there any other women you got fired? I mean, not yet. I do my best to prevent female comedians from being on the bill with me.
He's knocked a lot of women off the stream, that's for sure.
Certainly will. I got to tell you, I keep kicking them off. Anytime I see a ladyish name in the chat, they're banned right away.
I remember one, I was on the opposite side of that where I was the bully, and I pantsed this kid Matthias because he was just very annoying. And so I pantsed him. And I remember our vice principal sort of got us into the office, and she was like, well, Matthias, how do you feel? And he's like, he pulled my pants down. I'm furious. And she looked at me and she was like, Chris, I feel like you probably didn't want them to go all the way down, though, did you? And I know an out when I see one. I was like, no, it was a total accident. I can't believe they came all the way down. She went, all right, I think Chris has learned his lesson. Bye, everybody. And I just got off scot-free. Well, poor Matthias.
I remember there were a couple of kids that got bullied. One kid in particular was a bad person, though. Like he's like he went on to be a rave promoter. Like there's no way that guy didn't get what he deserved.
Oh, Alex, the English teacher that I pissed off for a month was he had this tick where no matter what he was talking, he would always just touch his nose to the point where
wait a minute. So your English teacher had a cocaine habit, is what you're saying. What you're saying is your English teacher did blow.
So there's it was all very fun and games because it was all this, and then he was supposed to teach us about Romeo and Juliet, but instead talk to us about conspiracy theories about getting cancer from cell phones, and how all psychics are frauds.
Hang the fuck on. Time travel agent. What are you talking about? I'm going to need more details on this once Chris has done his story. Please. Mr.
Oh,
Fraser,
did you,
by the way.
You go to high school time travel agent?
I went to high school time travel agent.
Okay.
Yeah. We were both scared. Was he Slavoj Žižek?
Slavoj Žižek. That's a very pedigree chum reference.
It is important to remember that Romeo is a little bitch and Juliet with her flower is against communism.
So anyway, all that to say, he was a very unstable, angry man who kicked me out a lot of the time for reasons that I didn't deserve, and only every now and then for reasons that I did deserve. We found out later, because we felt he was the only teacher that we picked on and felt no fucking remorse about it because he was an asshole.
Because it was Slavoj Žižek.
It was fucking Slavoj Žižek. What are you going to do? This guy, he thinks that we're all garbage and we'd be better served to spend more time with garbage so we understand ourselves.
The thing with Stalin is that he was actually right.
It was an English teacher. And I found out later
that's me talking to a time travel agent, by the way.
Okay, fair enough. I thought that was just me. Isn't time travel agent in your chat?
Yeah.
So why would you put it in my name? Because you got to put it in your chat.
Because it's fun this way.
Okay. But she can't see it.
Oh, bums.
There you go. Found out apparently, bummer of all bummers, in the final year, he used to be the best teacher in the school. Everyone loved him. He was great. And then his wife left him, took the kid, and he had a nervous breakdown.
Oh, that's good stuff. So you just
then came back paranoid with a nervous tick. And at that point, it was fucking too late to make amends.
I want you to say this right now. And Steve Mooney just fucking beat us all.
Two people went to high school with, are now in prison for armed robbery, local bank. Two stupidest criminals I've ever seen.
What town? Can I really want to I want to know. I want more deets.
Mr. Fraser was the history teacher.
Then I messed his name up with the other dude. Mr. Fraser taught me
how to make a bong.
Wait, are you talking about the teacher that had the heart attack, who had the blue classroom upstairs at Nepean? Which teacher are you talking about? Like, was it grade? Because time travel agent wasn't there for grade 9, I'm pretty sure. I think she showed up later. She was in with like there was like a weird cycling of people that would like come into the school. For example, in grade 9, we had a girl come in who was part of a traveler family, and she robbed a bunch of students.
Good call.
I had a crush on that girl. Her name was Jen Sinclair. No idea if she was that was her real name, but I remember she called me from a payphone and was like, "Hey, or take this number down, and you can call me back at this payphone." And I was like, "You can't call payphones back in Canada. Where are you actually calling me from?" And she was like, "I gotta go, actually." And I was like, "This doesn't make any sense." Came in at grade 10. Yeah.
That's a tough age to change schools. I don't envy that. We had 2 teachers in 2 separate schools go down for child porn. beat that.
What? Two separate schools? I mean, that's
Two
your
separate
fault.
schools.
Hang on.
One was
Which stereotypes am I reinforcing there? About travelers or about people using payphones?
probably
Or
travelers. I'd
She
be
did-
shocked if he meant payphones in Canada. I don't think that's a commonly held stereotype.
We only figured that out because it came from the police. When everyone's stuff got stolen, they're like, "Oh, they're a family of criminals. You may know them." And then the police called them something different.
Yes. That's very sneaky. I feel like she is very successful now.
I mean, by the way, how she stole is a bunch of people. She was over at someone's house and she was like, "Hey, can I borrow your Discman?" And then someone was like, "I like having a Discman." She borrowed 3 people's Discmans all hanging out at the same time. And I was like, you're all to blame for this.
Is that theft? That's trickery. I feel like that's got to be downgraded.
I
to
100% agree
smooth
with
talker.
Yeah. Like a bunch of it was also like people, she would just be like, "Hey, can I borrow $80?" And I remember being like, because you were 14, I was like, no one. I got news for you. If I'm 14 and another 14-year-old's like, "Hey, can I borrow any money?" I'd be like, "No, man, I'm also 14." Like, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you were a tease to 2 different teachers, Chris.
Goddamn right. Wanted it, couldn't have it. I had to look elsewhere. It's Kibble who turned out to be a massive nonce. Oh man, and you can't know when they're kids because that attraction just seems natural.
If I have to Discord call Time Travel Agent, I'm getting to figure out which teacher it was from my high school that she got fired. What did they do? What was the story, Time Travel Agent? I refuse to, by the way, to change my name. This is my new nickname. Go ahead, Chris. So what happened? Did they get discovered while you were at school?
One was my elementary school basketball coach. Never tried anything with me. Was actually a fantastic role model. Really liked the guy. And then we found out 2 years later.
Weird if you still did. Like, you're okay to like them at the time.
Yeah. Haven't seen him since. He's been busy. And then we had a gym teacher who was a girls' gym teacher, and the cops led him out in handcuffs during lunch period.
Yes.
He was apparently looking at it on his school computer.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God, that's how they caught him. And then purposely chose lunchtime, walked in past 1,200 students. It was crazy. That was he's dead. He's got to be dead. There's no way you survive that shame.
No,
that guy's out.
He's just in prison.
Maybe.
There was one teacher at our school named Mr. Meller who was looking back, a big, broad, burly, alcoholic gym teacher, and he only taught women's gym. And I can't tell the teacher's name. He was replacing Ms. Riddle. He was fucking with kids, and I would argue their points for them like a lawyer. He called me an energy-sucking black hole, and he got fired from school thanks to Mr. Wilson. I don't remember any of this at all.
Did he get fired for calling you an energy-sucking black hole? Because that's actually like a pretty good insult.
I mean, I got news for you. If arguing with teachers, especially history teachers, can get you in trouble, I should have gotten so many history teachers fired. Me and a kid named Waleed, we would debate every politics class. The entire class was just me and him debating. And it was real good stuff.
For you guys.
Yes, my friend.
Yeah.
My God.
Wow.
I remember him. What, Neil? Because Neil also went to my high school. Neil, who was? Oh my God, who was that teacher?
Did she say history teacher? Or was that you?
I think it was history teacher because it was Mr. Fraser was geography. So good. Yeah. Yes. Oh, who the fuck was it? Because Neil, I don't think you were in history. Chris, we're your high school friends. Also, I gotta say this: Neil rocked a mushroom cut all 4 years of high school, like an absolute badass.
I mean, in hindsight, those must have been lonely years, Neil. Jesus.
Absolutely not. He was a cool dude then. He's a cool dude now.
Oh man, you must have been mega cool then.
Solid glasses wear. Google's mushroom cut. What? No, English teacher.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember who the English there was Ms. Isaac. I always like
What's it with English teachers? Dicks.
Which English I had Mr. Michel, the French one. You have to bring I don't remember Ms. Riddle at all. I remember there was Ms. Isaac. There was that guy who like always looked like he had a sunburn. Oh, what the fuck was that guy's name? He's taught English media. Oh, Mr. Slavoj?
Slavoj Žižek?
It may have been Slavoj Žižek.
Oh,
Oh,
might have
what?
been Žižek, yeah.
What the fuck was that guy's name? He was also the swim coach. What is English media? I mean, this is before the internet was a real big thing. Oh, god damn it. Oh, his name is right on the tip of... Does that ever happen to you where you could like see the name?
Describe the face.
Mr.
Describe the
Schuldice.
face.
It was Mr. fucking Schuldice. Yes.
Mr. Schuldice. I think we're all Googling Mr. Schuldice now.
Everyone Google Mr. Schuldice. He looked like we called him the devil because he always had fucking dark red skin. Mr. Schuldice, Ottawa teacher. God damn, let's see if we can find this fucking guy. Terry Schuldice. There he is. Is he still teaching at that school? Oh my god. It's a long career.
What was the name of your school?
Nepean High School.
Oh, there it is. Rate my teachers. Let's see what his ratings are.
I gotta tell you, this guy was an alright teacher. Although his skin was so red. Am I like? There's people who can back this up. Can we add a rating? Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
As many as you would like.
Here, John, do you want to let's do it live on the air. Here's the link.
I would like to start this. All right, teacher looks like the devil. I worked at Plex Photography and printed out photos for his friend's part for an after Pride party. Yeah. Oh, time travel agent. That was another thing that was huge conjecture. Yeah, kind of told some people. How's he doing? 5 star, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars. I want to see his ratings. Yeah, he was clearly. Also, I know I still am. This is great stuff. Also, feel free, by the way, if anyone wants to update the Nepean High School Wikipedia, notable alumni, it would be really good if Silly Billy John Hastings, professor of the main event, John McNeish Hastings. We would like a new agey Christian living teacher who is fired for talking about suicide. Whoa!
In what way? Like giving tips?
Time travel agent. Which Black's photography are you talking? Are you talking at the Carlingwood Mall, or are you talking one of their downtown locations? Because you don't strike me as someone who's working at the Carlingwood Mall. I feel like we should have a Hummus Chums expedition to Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Like we get like 20 of us. We all just go. We hit all the sites. I just want to show you around, Chris, because I feel like you'd be like, all of this makes sense.
Yeah, I really want to see it. I want a part of this. We're gonna, if nothing else, you and I will have to do a tour, and then you could take it. Maybe we can live stream the tour.
We can go to the botanical gardens where I jacked off by the Keg Manor.
You can still smell it.
Yeah, we can still smell it. Me and you, time travel agent can show us the Black's photography where she saw photos of Mr. Schuldice. We can go to Nepean High School.
Definitely want the high school.
I wonder if you can just still walk in. I remember like our elementary school, you could just walk into the elementary school as a high school student. That was something that we do a lot because you could cut through.
Yeah, I don't think you can do any of that now. There's a lot more laws. Because I remember adults just walking into our school when I was a kid, and I think those days are over.
Happy Easter, Bernice. Yeah, no, it's an interesting one. There's no policing. We used to just go to Canterbury High School and visit my friend David. Yeah.
David!
You don't be dead if it weren't for my David. Is it just me, or was that performance in Independence Day, didn't that send the Jewish people back 30 years?
Oh, yeah. I mean, to quote Jim Norton, you mean Hebe Kikeberger?
Wait, what? What? Judge Hirsch's portrayal in that? Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
You'd all be dead if it weren't for my David. Like, we get it. You're circumcised.
They boarded. Oh yeah, they boarded up and destroyed my elementary school.
Oh no, they did that with mine too.
Yeah, although a bunch of friends of mine, and by that I mean 2 of them broke in while they were building and just walked around. Because
did you not do that when you were a kid? I was talking to Sadaf the other day. We used to just break into houses that were half built because we lived in a small town. There was nothing to do.
Of course. I remember one of the first times I ever allegedly smoked marijuana is because a guy who worked at Retro Town Music, Ian Paris, how you fucking doing?
Strong.
His big move was we saw it on Google Street View, of course. His big move was to he smoked weed with his high school kids. What's up?
Nice.
But he's like, he also lived with his mom. He's like, my mom doesn't like me doing it in the yard. We'll just walk around and find an abandoned house. So they were just building a bunch of houses at the time, and we would just go in and smoke weed in them. Now looking back, I was like, there were definitely security alarms. Why the police never showed up to be like, get out of here? Like, or how trusting was Ottawa that they were just like, we'll just leave these open under construction houses.
I think like in my hometown, what they used to do was they would put up a security thing to frighten off most people, but there was nothing. There were no alarms. There was no real guard. I remember once there was a guard that was walking around like the whole block and he took his sweet time. So we waited for him to walk past. We had half an hour until he came back. But no, it's all lies.
I'm still reeling from the fact that Terry Scholdice is still teaching at Nepean High School.
Seems like a pretty good teacher as well. His way, my teacher is like good.
He was a good teacher. He showed us Scarface.
Isn't this the one that got fired though?
No, we can't.
I thought that's what we were figuring out.
No, we don't know who that guy is. He replaces Ms. Riddle, who I think that time travel is making that. Oh, the high-tech security sign that keeps people out. Yes. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My mom, big fan of that, by the way. We had my childhood home in Ottawa at 644 Wavell Avenue. That had a security sign on all of the doors. The security company, Capital Security, had been purchased and gone out of business decades.
Yeah, we've got one of those on this house. There was a security system, and then it went off at 5 a.m. of its own volition, and we had to cut a bunch of wires. So
when did this happen?
It's dead.
How did it not?
Like a year ago.
That's crazy. I'm not making. I don't think you're making it up, Ms. Riddle. I feel like. I wish, is Neil still kicking around? Neil, confirm, deny? God, I love talking about high school in this manner. I want to know who this fucking teacher was. Because which grade was it? Time travel agent. Grade 10 and 11? Grade 10 and 11 were crazy at that school. Clipped and robbed. Wait, what?
Pedigree Chum just clipped that you saying the address. And now that house is gone.
I need you all to know that I and none of my family has lived in that house in 11 years. So all security information about 644 Wavell Avenue in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada is now not in date. So hopefully this doesn't in cold blood me. I'd hate to in cold blood someone.
Well, but then, you care less should you do it.
Ms. Riddle had it for grade 9 English. Really? Who did I have for grade 9 English? No idea.
Nor I.
Miss Isaacs was grade 11. Let's see if I can do it. Mr. Hoganrad was grade 11. What the fuck was that flat top fuck's name? Mr. Findlater. He was grade 10 geography. That guy was a bag of shit. Real piece of garbage. Really like the band.
Baldy next year.
Mr. Findlater, I remember. Really, he always brought up the band. He brought up the band Supergrass more than once, and I've hated them ever since.
Weird. Were there any teachers that you wanted to sleep with?
Oh, yeah.
Name them. Name their topics.
Ms. Isaacs, English.
Yeah.
Real feisty. Real sex cat.
Younger or older teacher?
Younger teacher. Like we're talking, we got like a real. There was a bunch of like it's like fresh out of like teacher school. There was like Mrs. T something. What was her name? Tamron Templeton. Tim. Miss Isaac. Yes. Yeah. See. Yeah. Neil knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like there was, like it was like every boy and girl, depending on how they swayed, when that teacher arrived, yeah. Oh, look, if you don't think that I haven't, she is. According to my friend Paul, who's a bit of a creep, I believe she is married. Ms. Tobin, that was the other one. Absolutely, 100%. Very good. Time travel agent, both real babaroos.
What was Miss Isaac's first name?
No idea.
Damn it. Oh, I'll find her.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. It is. I'm gonna, for the record, by the way, it is not Mojan Isaac Nimaravi.
Okay, good. That's one down.
Just so you know.
Cool. Was it Jenny by any chance? No, this girl's too young. There's no way she was that young when you were there.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean,
oh well, doesn't matter. So English, hotness, Isaac's. Second was.
This is such a spicy stream. Ms. Landry took me to her house. What? I want to get Time Travel Agent on the fucking stream. I want to know all about this. Ms. Landry?
Time Travel Agent, come on. We'll go on the Wayback Machine.
Oh my God. Ms. Landry. Which one was Ms. Landry? Was Ms. Landry the one who was boffing another teacher at our school? Oh my God. How fucking beige is this school? The principal's name is Alan Johnson. Boo woo.
What the hell were my principal's names?
Oh, I couldn't fucking tell you.
They were so important at one point, and they are gone. I can still see their faces. I can see their faces.
I know one of them was named Mr. Hines, and another one was named Mr. Pratt.
There was Miss Molson. She was my high school principal. My elementary school teacher or elementary school principal had real B. Arthur vibes. She was a good lady, very strong.
I think I had Landry for English as well. She lived on Richmond. What? Where are the teachers living in that area? I couldn't imagine just being a swinging adult, just living in Westboro in the fucking late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, it'd be awful. Oh, let's go hang out at Gentle Annie's, or the store that sells wood, or the one bridgehead by the Mountain Equipment Co-op if it's 2002 onwards.
Those were a bunch of very niche references, and I applaud that.
Mr. Wilson, of course. I do not remember who Mr. Nenskaville is. That's made up. I was universally hated by almost every teacher, and I swear I'm not God. Oh, and Ms. Murphy. Ms. Murphy was boffing a teacher. I don't remember.
Teacher's gonna boff, man.
These are all real names. Do you remember any of? I don't feel like you don't remember any of the names from your high school. Also, you clearly have not kept up with your high school, because I got 2 people in the chat who went to high school with me, just chipping in.
Oh well, all my friends are West Coast and have kids, so you know they're busy.
Well, all your friends are fucking losers, and they need to just comment on your stream, because that would help us out.
That would be great. I would love to have them on here.
Did you do any family Zooms?
No, I'm going to call my dad after this finishes, though.
What? At like, oh no, because he's West Coast.
He's West Coast, yeah. I spent the whole day working on Big Shiny podcast stuff. Took an hour to make some dinner for Sadaf and I. And then I say to make dinner, I made rice and we ordered a curry. And then I'm gonna call Dad after, and that should be interesting. I meant to get chocolate, and I totally fucking forgot to get chocolate.
Go tomorrow. Do you understand how much delicious discount Easter chocolate there will be?
I do. I absolutely do. But you know, I just want it right now. It's not even an Easter thing anymore. I just fucking want a bunch of chocolate. None of the kids are Betts' kids.
I mean, Decarp is really. This is a real tale of two vibes in this. By the way, my brother was a grade ahead of me.
Wow,
dick pics. So I mean, look good. Shout out to Miss. I mean, it takes such a turn in that last line.
Is that him just trying to hint that he fucked Miss Cavaliero?
Yeah. Were you? Oh, Billy Falau. Do you remember that? What was that teacher's name? Teacher.
Where'd we go?
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're the starting soon screen.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong thing. Chat. No. Yeah.
Alex, I'm jealous. I want that chocolate. I want all that chocolate. Oh, hello, Frasers. Cranes, actually.
And if you don't think I didn't, Mary Kay Letourneau,
What? Why are you looking up Mary Kay Letourneau?
because she was a teacher that slept with her student. I couldn't remember what that student's name was. It's Vili Falau.
Ah, we wanted to bang a teacher, but we didn't know her name because she was a substitute. So we just called her Hot Teacher. And then she used to go to the same gym as me, and I had to stop going for a while.
I want you to know. So I want you to answer this question. What do you think happened to Billy Falau or to Mary Kay Letourneau?
Prison, book deal, married the kid she banged.
Divorced the kid she banged.
Still though.
And then, are you ready?
Ready.
Died of bowel cancer in July.
This July?
July 6th, 2020, 4 days before I turned 35. She died in her home in Des Moines, Washington. Vili Falau and her family were at her side despite their divorce. In her last will and testament, she left much of her estate to Vili Falau.
I didn't get an alert that Mary Kay Letourneau died. What is news coming to?
You know how crazy this summer was? Is that we didn't find out Mary Kay Letourneau fucking died? That's like, because that was peak. That was still in the middle of California is both on fire with COVID and fires. Also, the entire world is literally just one giant race riot. Welcome to America.
Yeah, and poor old Mary Kay Letourneau.
I mean, I don't feel bad for her. She did take advantage of a student to get her rocks off.
What? But I'm sure he's fine. That's why they got married. It's because it was totally above board and okay, right? It's not because he was just
fine?
weird.
You think do you think he's fine? Do you think he's still
yeah.
fine?
Oh, yeah, he's totally fine. Of course he's fine.
You don't think he took those scars into the rest of his life? You know what I mean?
Nah, that's why he loved her. He was with her for all the right reasons.
Right? You think so?
Yeah.
I disagree.
High school sweetheart, you know? Oh, well, like the 50s.
I mean, you can't. You knew it's got to be bad. Is Elion still alive? Wonder what Elion. Where's Elion Gonzalez?
Checking. He's very handsome.
No,
he grew up to be a handsome man.
What's he look like now? Oh, hello, Elion.
Right?
Oh yeah. I mean, they really fucked. You know that incident is considered why the Democrats lost Florida.
Wow.
In 2000?
Because they wanted to keep him?
Yeah, because it's huge anti-Castro Cubans, and they sent him back to live with his father who's in Cuba. And they were just like, this fucking bag of shit. But that election was so close. Any one of those factors go the other way, they win that fucking election. Al Gore is president. He declares war not on terror.
Well, and listen, I don't want to get into a whole thing about Florida in 2000, but isn't it true that they had if they had done the recount, he would have won?
I don't know at this point. I've listened to too many podcasts on the subject to really know. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough. That's the last thing that I heard on it. It was a long time ago, so
it's one of those ones where it's like, listen, I smoked weed with dudes. I mean, the bigger factor I think was this. Chris is not looking at the screen, but it was Ralph Nader.
Oh, also fucking Ralph Nader. Yeah, that spoiler son of a bitch. But he did give us seatbelts, so he saved a lot of lives, just not Middle Eastern ones. No, he didn't.
That was fucking McNamara.
Then why do we all call them the Nader belt?
It wasn't that in one state. Also, by the way, is there a place where it's still legal not to wear a seatbelt?
Australia?
New Hampshire. Bear in mind, illegal to not wear a seatbelt in Antarctica, where there are no roads. Wow. Totally legal in New Hampshire not to wear a seatbelt. Welcome to America. It's fucking insane.
Dude, that's I don't know how they thought that states' rights would work keeping that country together.
Do you know that there was a bunch of studies conducted in I'm making the number up, but the 1820s where they were like, within 15 years, these states are going to just rip each other apart. It's like all of them are just like a couple of them are like, it's not this, but it's so close. It's so close to this where it's like, it's just going to take one racist rich kid to get into power and this country is toast. Like, they're just like, what? Yeah, we hope that never happens.
Yeah, man. I mean, the shared myth of America has done more work to keep that fucking place together than any person. They should just put myth on their money because that place is a fucking idea. Here's some good news. Elian Gonzalez, alive and well, is an industrial engineer married to his high school sweetheart. Dude's killing it.
Yeah. I mean, he still does live in communist Cuba. So, great
Communist
healthcare.
light,
It.
Yeah, well, Castro's dead. It's his cool brother, Raul. Hey, Raul. What's
no one's
going
ever
on?
described Raul Castro.
Hey, I'm Raul Castro. I'm a nice guy. You want some candy, kids? Hey, lady. I respectfully give you a compliment. I'm Raul Castro.
Hey,
Raul.
Raul.
Yeah.
I'm into dancing, but I'm not into capitalism. Ooh, I'll dance.
He's so excellent. They don't say cool anymore. They say Raul.
Yeah. Ooh, chi. I got ejected from a car for not wearing a seatbelt. Barely got hurt. Would have died if I was buckled up. But yeah, I always buckle up now. I feel like that story missing some details. I'm gonna say it right now.
I know a couple people that have stories like that, and I always hate that they're out there because I I'm sure some of them are true, but I don't like that people tell them because it makes people it's lottery odds,
Listen, I got news for you. As someone who has been in a lot of bike accidents and still forgets to wear a helmet, I just now know that the next one, that's going to be the big one. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those ones where it's like, I'll be wearing a helmet from now on because daddy has been fucking lucky. I am dying to open a restaurant called Fidel's Gastro. Ladies and gentlemen, you fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Driving is statistically one of you weren't wearing a helmet neither time, motherfucker.
I never wear a helmet either.
Yeah, or a condom.
It's just a condom for your head.
Hey!
Raul, how very Raul of me.
Oh my god, I didn't realize I have this power. Well, this is a new exciting thing.
Oh no.
Yeah. Can't believe I have this power.
Wait, but that was Alex. Are you Alex as well?
No, I'm able to change look at your name.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's bad news. That's bad news, Bears.
It's real trouble right there. I really am enjoying that. Ms. Riddle. There we go.
No, who am I?
You have to work. All right, let's get back. I don't know how we've done 53 minutes and not talked about Easter, but how many eggs are you your family hide the eggs for Easter?
Buddy, my mom was so good at hiding eggs, we wouldn't find them for months.
I was about to bring this up. Do you remember just finding Easter eggs way later?
It was so great. You move a picture frame, you go, no shit, look at this. I mean, have to do some quick math. Was it 10 months ago? I'm not going to eat this chocolate.
More like
Ms. Riddle. Hey.
Oh, great point.
Give it to her. Yeah, my mom was amazing. I actually had to tap out a couple times on where my basket was and just have her tell me.
I told the guy, I gotta just give me the fine. What the fuck is he talking about? Ooh, I hate that.
He said, I got a 30 pound fine from a police officer when I was about 20 for not wearing a belt. Oh, damn, the fucking chat moved. But he kept lecturing me for about 20 minutes until I snapped. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I remember in one of the most defining, I've never stood up to a cop more in grade 12. John was voted most likely to become. I know what this was.
Oh, I think she spelled that wrong. It was supposed to become.
Yeah. I was voted most likely to just be jizz.
Yeah, that was the plan, and they weren't far off.
Prime Minister.
That's funny. A lot of people thought that I would also be Prime Minister.
I was planning. Yeah, we're just loudmouths.
Yep.
I was planning to learn, but I can't say. I can't not say it. Bicycle helmets are mandatory in most countries because it puts folk off using them. The extra um, obesity, etc., is a long-term dearer for health service than extra head injuries. Oh my God, that's so dark.
Wow, Liam, where did you get that information? That's
Yeah,
a very interesting.
He was once jizz, as we all were. Yes, we all were. Time travel agent.
That's right.
Time travel agent. Do you have your yearbook open? Because that's how I feel like you've gleaned that information. I just remember that I was voted most likely to be prime minister, and I remember asking the yearbook committee who voted on this. I don't remember voting, and they were like, I don't know.
Time travel agent just got it.
John was tall. I was tall as jizz. I was tall as jizz. They let fat kids be prime minister. Yes, Justin Trudeau was a little porker.
He was.
For some reason, was talking a lot about Canadian politics with my dad during our family Easter stream.
What do you mean for some reason? It's a holiday and you're talking to your dad.
You said it last week, you dude. Oh, good point. Never mind. Yeah, there I am. Yeah, bicycles are really more effective at preventing head injuries. They have to be. I've seen
that is very interesting, Liam. Thank you.
I'd be interested. That isn't true. I mean, I'd be fascinated to know about the bike helmet thing.
Yeah.
But helmets do work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I've tied them to enough watermelons and thrown them off roofs.
Have you really?
No.
That'd be such a weird way. What are you doing with those bike helmets and watermelons? I'm putting the bike helmets on. No, because most injuries are to cyclists' necks. It's smashed skull. What?
Yeah, but it saves your skull. So that's one thing down. You're gonna do your neck in either way. You got to keep that helmet on, Wandering Joy.
You have one photo each year, but grade 12, you blow up to a whole 4 photos. Wait, everyone in the school or just old Johnny? Grade 12, I really came into my own. I was on the improv team. I was hosting the coffee house. I was a real swinging dick. I'll tell you that much.
So then you have the your face, just your normal face, Prime Minister. Then what'll be the fourth one? What'll be the fourth one?
Prime Minister, most likely to be Prime Minister, regular face, hosting coffee houses.
Improv, probably.
Yeah, I was so high last night. The main event is all coming crashing down to me. Best eyes in my class, wore sunglasses and fake mustache for the picture. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Also, charity parachute jumps for the NHS cost way more than they raise. Loads of broken ankles, etc. Average is like 40K. As stated on No Such Thing on a Fish podcast. As a fish. I have multi photos most year. Yeah, but Time Travel Agent at high school was the only punk rock looking woman student. So you're real
yeah, that's an easy way to get high usage out of your yearbook.
Yeah. Also, you should see the hat John is wearing in the photo. It's not a hat, it is my hoodie as a hat. And I'm staring and I'm like this. Because I didn't want to take the photo. I was like, I don't want to do this. And they made me do it. What's hosting a coffee house? Did you guys not have coffee? Chris, you had coffee house at your high school.
No. We had one huge cafeteria.
No, the coffee house was the thing that happened in the cafeteria like late at night. It's where bands played, dude.
Oh, no, we didn't do that. We had a youth center in town. That's where all that shit went down. That's where I used to see Skinny Bones.
Who?
Skinny Bones. They were the local cool guy band. But if you saw them in the street and you said Skinny Bones, they got real mad at you.
Why?
I don't know. I do not know. We never found out, but they fucking hated it.
I mean, I like that a lot. They didn't want people to know that they were like a band for high schoolers, and they got really fucking like Heffy and Jeffy about it. That's so fun.
Yeah, we loved them. They did not love us back.
Yo, you guys rule. Chris Skinny Bones Betts. Is Time Travel Agent from John's past? Yes.
I'll take it.
They are. This is more low-key posh John. I was just I'm not
hosting your salons and your Hogwarts.
It's literally just where fucking like high school bands played at the school. If we can find a digital conversion machine and I can find a VHS, I could present the time my band played at the coffee house.
Which band?
Believe that was the one that was either the Cubicles or Bully Bait. I can't remember.
These are all pretty good names. I'm very impressed with the names of your bands.
I'm very good at naming a band.
These are pretty good.
Hey man,
You're like Andy Dwyer.
Mouse Rat was not a good name for a band.
Mouse Rat's a great name for a band.
It is not. I would prefer Rat Mouse.
No, it doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah, I mean, I still think that the greatest storyline in the whole Mouse Rat saga of Parks and Rec is when it's discovered that Andy Dwyer makes nachos without melting the cheese. That's funny. There was a Scottish version of Jackass, and everyone at our school seemed to love them. What?
Oh, did you ever get the Much Music party at your school? Much Music video dance party?
No.
Oh, one day I will meet someone who had that goddamn dance party.
I mean, it was, I think I know people that had it. It came to Ottawa. Don't try and act like you thought. I didn't think of Wax Random. That was definitely you and that other girl that was in the band that had tattoos.
Oh, high school band tattoo girl? How did you not marry her?
She briefly had with my friend who now works for the growing
Oh, very nice.
They did some stuff with Caprice on whatever that show they had after Big Breakfast. I have no idea what's going on in the chat, but I'm having a nice time.
Yeah. Who do you know that had the Much Music video dance party? Forever watching Much Music video dance party was Much Music would bring a bunch of huge screens and a DJ. And if you were lucky, Rick the Temp.
No, he would never show up.
Everyone would just have a good ass time.
Can we talk about Rick the Temp as one of the weirdest Canadian celebrities ever?
Absolutely. He was called Rick the Temp for 8 years.
I mean, he was called Rick the Temp for so long. How old do you think Rick the Temp is now?
44.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
51.
Fuck you, really?
Yes. Campanelli is from Hamilton, Ontario, already putting him at a deficit. His family is Roman Catholic. He has a degree in physical education.
Sounds right. Yep.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah, he's no longer on ET Canada. What the fuck does this guy do now?
Oh no, but that was perfectly suited for him. He was just a sweet little fancy boy on Much Music that everyone took the piss out of, and then he got onto ET Canada like Mark McGrath, and just was very shiny.
I remember when Sukin Lee mooned the camera.
That was the best, and so did Rick the Temp.
Did he really?
Yeah, they did it together. It was Suki and Lee's last time on television, and she convinced Rick the Temp to moon the camera with her.
I thought she did it herself.
No, they both did it.
I'm literally trying to find it now. Man,
it was great. It was a hell of a moment.
I have a crush on Sukin Lee, and it's entering its like third decade of my life.
Oh, she's still like beautiful and so interesting and fucking cool. We're trying to get her for the podcast, but she keeps not answering us because she's too cool for us.
I mean, I could actually help you with that. I don't know if I can actually.
Okay. Well, that was a quick up and down. George Stroumboulopoulos put his tongue in your ear?
Oh no! Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
That's the best alert so far. That's fantastic.
In streams, it's in Discord. Oh my God, that's so good. How does that?
Funny.
I'm adding that right away. I didn't even. I want to read what I wrote. Oh my God! Look at this. Fuck.
That's great.
See, my hoodie. Cool.
All I see is leadership potential.
Yeah. There's a man who did. There's another man who also did blackface. Scott Capurro was on the Scottish one, it seems. What? Oh, one time. I mean, George Stroumboulopoulos does seem like a bit of a wrong'un. I'll tell you, I wish Sukin Lee has wiped this off the internet. You can't find it. Her mooning the camera.
That sounds right.
That's amazing. That's that's off the camera. That's amazing. That is shocking. Sukin Lee. How long? Because she's still the host of one of Canadian radio's weirdest television or radio shows. Definitely not the opera.
Yeah, and she also she does. I think she does painting, and she does a lot of work with bands and charity. She's just like, she's busy and she's around, and she seems really fucking cool.
They fucking canceled Definitely Not the Opera in 2016. Can that year stop literally fucking my life?
Wow. An institution.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. I have, by the way, no idea what happened on Definitely Not the Opera. I just know that it would be played sometimes when you're coming back from family functions on a Saturday or Sunday. Much like I could see. Chris, what's the theme to the show As It Happens from the CBC?
I'd have to hear it. It's been a long time since I've watched or listened to any Canadian. I was a teenager.
Bum, 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 dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
And I'm Barbara Budd.
What is Sukin Lee up to?
She's just like an artist. She has a fully paid house in Toronto, so she's literally like, just like walking around laughing her fucking.
Oh, she writes plays.
She writes plays. A friend of mine's working with her on something. But like, I guarantee she has. Here it is. Let me just. For the Canadians in the chat, strap in for the most. This should be the fucking national anthem right here. This fucking song. This is the most fucking. This is Canada right here.
Oh yeah, jazz flute.
Oh yeah. And I'm Barbara Budd. We take you now to St. John's, Newfoundland, where a dog has gone number 2. Yeah, Barbara Budd. What the fuck happened to her, I wonder?
She's right here, John. You got any questions for me?
Barbara Budd, are you here?
Yeah, how can I help?
Barbara Budd from the CBC. Oh, is she also dead? I mean, I'm absolutely shocked that Barbara Budd alive, Mary Kay Letourneau dead.
24 miles to go. That feels like a reference to something that I don't get.
Yeah. And 24 miles to go. I want to be sedated. Have you ever done? No.
Are you making fun of Terry Fox?
Yeah. Are you making fun of Terry Fox? That's pretty cool.
That's really badass.
I mean, I gotta say it before. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's like amazing what Terry Fox did. When you actually look, like, I got further than he did doing one of his marathons. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Ter. Come here.
Yeah. It's very Canadian of us to idolize a good Canadian kid who did his best.
Yeah. He failed miserably. Terry Fox was a one-legged man who ran across Canada. And to add insult to injury, for years, that song you just played. Yeah, you love the fucking Tea Party.
I fucking hate the Tea Party. Jeff Martin, is that you? Alex, are you Jeff Martin?
Who's Jeff Martin? Chris Martin,
the singer for Tea Party?
Is he Chris Martin's brother?
No. That would be great, though. Can you imagine those two at family gatherings? So, Jeff, how's your little band? Shut up.
Yeah. So Terry Fox ran across a portion of Canada to raise money for cancer and then died of cancer.
Yeah.
Like an attention-seeking whore. No.
Real George Clooney move.
Yeah. We get it, Ter. So they made a statue of him for the Capitol, and they put it. Are you ready for this, Chris?
Right where he died?
Underneath an overpass where no one could find it.
Is that where he died?
No, he died in a hospital, I assume.
But is that like where he fell? Is that where the run ended? Because if that's where the run ended, then fair enough. Yeah. I haven't heard that joke in a while.
No, he like it was just they're like, this is the only place we have a statue. I remember it was like a huge thing because they were like, this is the only place you have a statue in this entire city, is literally the overpass going towards the fucking Rito Center where kids go to smoke cigarettes when they're underage. That's the only place you have for it. And they were like, yeah. And then they were like, what about this like empty park across from Parliament Hill? And they're like, oh, shut up. And then they put it there. They built a nice reflective pod, and that's where his statue is now.
Oh, good. That's very funny. Someone was like, I've had enough of this fucking loser. Hide him. Get him out of here. Put him on a coin first, though.
Let me fucking... I mean, this picture? What do you want to know about it? I mean, I can just bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's your hoodie. Did we find out what you wrote?
Oh, we did not find out what I wrote.
I'm very curious about what you wrote. I feel like, judging by the journal entries, it was a very earnest yearbook entry.
I wonder if I signed... Did I sign your yearbook, Time Travel Agent?
Must have.
Oh, I wonder what I wrote. Why it looks so cool when you were like, I'm too cool to have my pic taken.
I think you were doing a play. That looks like a play to me.
No, I was. That's literally my hoodie. I just put on. Wait, which Discord?
Yeah, a really racist play.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which Discord did you put it in?
Gareth, we did watch his first gig with his dad. Mark came on. Yeah, we were very mean. It was great.
Oh my god, I almost messaged you because I was like, do we need to delete that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Do you remember? Yeah, because there was one joke someone said where I was like, we might want to delete that.
Oh, which one?
I mean, I don't want to say it again. Well, I mean, when you never, I'll put it in the private chat.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Jokes on stream.
Yeah, that's fine. He was a great sport, and I like now that if I ever meet him somewhere else, I can be like, "Oh, Mark Steele, remember we met on the internet making fun of your son's stand-up?"
If you think he's gonna remember that, you're out of your fucking mind. There's no way.
What? That's not the highlight of his lockdown?
I mean, I'd hope it is. Welcome. There it is, right there. Yeah,
there he is. Look at this guy.
Is
that a colon at the end of Prime Minister instead of a full stop?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I would have written there. Something to do with breakdancers. Yes, there was, of course, that. I want to know what I wrote. Can you tell me what I wrote, Time Travel Agent? Also, what did I sign in your yearbook? Did I sign your yearbook? So many questions. So many fucking questions.
I like that picture of you.
I mean, I like that. I think I'm thinner now than I am in that photo, which is weird.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
I do not like that child. Well, my God. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I'm so
bow, 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 bow. My yearbooks are all in my dad's house in British Columbia. So an 11-hour flight from here.
Can you get your dad to scan? I mean, I don't even know
where
my fucking yearbooks are.
No, there's no way.
Where the fuck could my yearbooks be?
Oh, actually, my brother has my yearbooks now that I think about it.
Yeah.
He might be able to scan things, but I don't want him to have to look through that. I'll do it when after I get vaccinated. I'll be back in Canada. I'll be doing some streams from there. We'll do it then.
When do you think that's going to happen?
God knows.
Okay, good. If you guys could keep it until, like, if you guys could stay there until like the end of the year when I come over for gigs, that would be nice.
If we're still here at the end of the year, I'm going to be a very angry person.
Really? Why?
Because I don't want to be here at the end of the year. I want to be gone. I want it to be done in 2 months. I want to get back to Canada for the summer.
I mean, I don't see that. I mean, the problem is you're going back to a place that will be less open than the country you're in right now.
Yeah, but it won't be the country that I'm in, and that sounds awesome.
I see your point. As someone who also doesn't want to live in the UK, do you know how good it is every day being like, oh, that's right. I left years ago.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait.
I mean, but there was a point when we were living there where I liked it and you didn't like it, and you still stayed.
Yeah, I've never liked it. I knew that I didn't like it before I moved here because I'd already lived here before. I came here just to do stand-up, but then there was a whole fucking connections, and my wife's doing her PhD here and all these things. But that's done. The comedy scene isn't coming back in any meaningful way. I'm out.
John's outdo of high school, nothing to say. Thanks to PH, JD, BE, DF, MB, ABC, and FBI. Well, tons of classes, specifically drama and those mother geese. Hope I don't get chair dat university. Bumbled Tina NHS.
That makes sense to you still?
It does actually.
Nice.
So that should be Bumblebee Tuna. Yeah. So that's from me and Matt Boyle would yell that in math class in my last year. Mother geese were me, Jesse Drerup, who is the JD in that. Were I don't know who BE is. David Feiner, Matt Boyle. I don't know who BE is. Mother geese. We were talking about Andrew Dice Clay comedy in drama all of the time, and we would constantly trying to incorporate Andrew Dice Clay lines into various things we did in drama class. And
how many people were involved in this in joke about Andrew Dice Clay?
3.
Yes. Okay, good. For a second you made it sound like it was the whole class, and I was like, there's no way. No. Okay. No. Yeah. You and your 2 buds. That makes sense.
We did figure out a way to get Little Boy Blue. He needed the money I don't know how we did it, but in a drama class thing. And then we were still able to but we did it in a way that they couldn't prove that we knew what we were doing.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Hope I don't get chaired at. I don't know what that was. Someone hitting me with a chair, probably. We would kick chairs at each other. Like, we were very violent young boys. Time travel agent, what did you put for this? Yeah, that's my signature. I assume I have a sick beaded necklace in my fucking yearbook photo.
Baldy, where did you get that Pogs are back in Alf form emote?
Yeah.
That's so good.
Bumblebee Tuna NHS. Bumblebee Tuna is I sent the grad photo in the same Discord. Oh, lovely. Let's head on over to that.
Ed Knight. Strong. Good work. Good work, Ed.
They're back in Pog form.
In Pog form?
That's right. Alpha's back in Pog form. Let's go Discord. Oh, look at this shit right here. Look at this fucking boy. Oh, sweetie. Oh my God. This font is terrible. Look at this fucking shit. Are you ready, Chris?
I'm ready. What kind of medieval bullshit is this?
My high school was very white people. I'm going to tell you that much.
You are still that kid.
In many ways.
Bring that picture back up. Baldy. That is absolutely you at all times. I'm surprised that that's not. You could use that on your poster and people would think that it was current, if not for the hair.
I mean, how dare you? And maybe I will. Couldn't be.
That is
I
nuts.
mean, it's so white. It's so fucking white. My high school. There was that come out of a pirate's flute. What the fuck?
Oh, like a treasure chest. You know, you snap a pirate's flute, and there's a thing in there, and there's a picture of a young boy every time.
I'm very excited to see. Here's the question: what did I sign your yearbook, Time Travel Agent, and what did I put? Oh, she's there. This is fast. I'm so upset you don't have access to your yearbook. Yeah, I bet you I would have signed Neil's. We weren't the closest in high school, but there was begrudging respect.
No, I signed a lot. I didn't have much to say though. Have a great summer.
For our entire 5 years of drama class, we were told to create a 5-minute play every lesson, every fucking lesson.
Wow. I mean, that's a great writing exercise. I bet you know how the fuck how to write a short play.
I mean, yeah, we did that a lot. We did a lot of different plays, a lot of studying of. I'll have to check them all. God.
Yeah, and trying to check out everybody that signed. Time Travel Agent sounds like she was pretty popular. So
I like how Time Travel Agent's dropping subtly. A lot of people signed your yearbook.
yeah.
Time Travel Agent, I remember those days. You know, you and I, there was a whole swath of people not signing either one of our yearbooks. All right, there were a lot of yuppie fucks at our school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There were a lot of.
But you were a guy. She was a cool gal, so probably they're more likely to sign hers. You know.
I mean, I got news for you. We are both way cooler than most of the people that we went to high school with. There was a lot of mid-level management that fucking went to our goddamn school that are like still like for a decade after I was done high school, I would go home and like you could literally be like, oh my God, there's fucking that guy. He's still fucking this lady. Like it's like it was like high school drama that went on for another 10 years.
Yeah.
I remember being told once by someone who's like, oh, we can't go into the, like, there was a bar in Ottawa, by the way, called the Molson Canadian Cabin. You heard
Great.
me.
That sounds terrible.
It was terrible. And I was just like, let's just go to a bar. And it was like, literally, we're in front of it. And someone's like, well, you didn't sign 2002 to 2003. Well, what the fuck, John? Damn. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Do other Twitch streamers have this much of their personal life dragged in front of the fucking light? I do wonder.
I don't know. I don't watch that much Twitch. Do you watch much Twitch?
I'm starting to. I'm trying to make more of an effort. I'm trying to make a push. I think that it's one of those things where I think this is something that we're gonna keep doing for a while.
Mm.
And so I'm just trying to like get better at it, learn what people are doing, not doing. I watch a bunch of like play-alongs to Vice City. No one else who plays Grand Theft Auto Vice City, by the way, talks during their streams when I was watching it. Like they were all just silently just playing through, and I was like,
weird.
Guys, you gotta fucking. I assume we're doing this to entertain people, and this is what I'm realizing: is a lot of people on Twitch are Oh. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. I hope you welcome Raiders. Raiders, welcome. Do you have yearbooks? Check this fucking shit out.
Everybody check your yearbook. How was your summer? Have a great summer. Bye.
Oh, thank you for following. And you weren't at school when I did grade 13. You hated me. I did not hate you, Time Travel Agent. We were in Wax Random together. Oh yeah, so many people because I was part of the double cohort. What's up? Oh, that was a very satisfying unison of ooh ah. Oh yeah. Hey man. I don't remember. Like I remember. Did you like skip a bunch in grade 12, Time Travel Agent? Yeah. That's good stuff.
God damn it! I fucking hate this band.
Chris, did you skip a lot when you were in school, or did you go to school a lot?
Skipped gym class semi-regularly. Skipped a lot in 12th grade. Before that, though, I was a very good boy.
Have you not set up the song yet? No, I'm waiting for the videos, bro. I'm waiting for the videos. And then I'm
also, David, he can't hear it through StreamYard.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
What's that wee sailor fit in that? No, that's just you have to wear. Those are that's the cloak that you had to wear. You had to wear.
Yeah, what did you guys graduate in?
Wait, you guys didn't wear cloaks?
No, did sweet cap and gowns, robes, flowing robes. Did you dress in what?
Like,
like
US
a
schools.
Sailor Moon?
Wait, Alex, you're from Australia. You guys had to wear silly hat. You had to wear silly like weird foldy hats. No, cap and gowns, high school thing, bro, too.
Yeah. We do it all.
Nope, we just got school and the results in the summer. Did you go to your commencement for high school? Your high school graduation?
No. Yes, I remember, but only because one of my friends tried a stupid prank where he had the coat hanger in the back of his robe, and he was trying to get it, and he tripped and fell on stage. That's the only thing I remember from the whole day.
What are you talking about? He did that on purpose?
Yeah. It was supposed to be like a funny prank, but then he actually fell over, and that was funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
My friend Paul, in the middle of he wrote a commencement speech, and it started with, "And to the proletariat who has always been my loyal whipping boy." And it was read by one of the teachers, and this is what was read. "And to the proletariat." Thank you, Paul.
That's great. Oh no, time travel agent. That's terrible. John, why weren't you protecting your friend?
I was being groomed by a 20-year-old from grade 10 on. It was probably that. Oh God, I had no idea. Oh, that's awful.
Would he be around? Was he like hanging out at band practice?
I hope fucking not.
I feel like you'd remember the 28-year-old that hung out at your teenage band practice.
I feel like I would. I do not remember any 28-year-olds. Yeah, docs that piece. Yeah, goddamn decarb.
Yeah.
This
is why we ABD.
Yeah. I mean, usually it's not with this much stress. I don't remember that. I remember there was an older boy that saw us talking one time, and he walked over and he was like, "Hey, you stay away from her, or I'll tell people you're gay," which is a very late 90s threat at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's on your t-shirt, John? Book burning in Discord. It's Dolly Parton, bro. That's a Dolly Parton t-shirt I'm wearing. No.
Lift it up. I can't see over your name tag.
But he did have me push acid in high school, allegedly. Did he? Oh. Dolly!
Oh, sick. That's a great t-shirt.
I mean, I realize now I should wear this tomorrow for when I'm getting the Moderna vaccine. No, but he did push me and have me push acid in high school. Jesus fucking Christ, our school. Who's fucking taking?
Wow.
I wish I was taking acid in high school.
You know, I was thinking earlier today how idyllic my childhood actually was. A lot of riding bikes around suburbs to friends' houses to play Mario. And it's only in, hearing the stories that you go, there was a lot going on around me probably that I didn't know about.
I mean, 100%. Like there was so much going on. Like there was a guy I knew who just lied about being arrested. One of which was for touching a kid. He, as a kid, lied for the attention. It was so crazy. And then we had to confront him. And he was like, "Did you lie about all of this?" And he was like, "No." And then later, another one of our friends became a police officer so we could check. Yeah.
Wait, so he lied to kids. He didn't lie like to the police. That person's life isn't ruined.
No, he just lied about being arrested. He said like, "Oh, I can't be around. I was arrested for this accusation."
What a weird.
He was so fucking weird. He was so fucking weird.
I thought that this was a kid that you knew.
This was a kid. This was in high school. A guy I went to high school with.
So he said that he was arrested for touching kids when he was a kid.
Yeah.
What a weird guy. What's that guy up to? Google him. Don't tell us his name. I don't want to find out, but
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what that guy is doing because it's a Googleable thing.
So like a real job.
Nope. I'm putting it in the chat for you.
Thank you. Governor General.
So much better.
Oh no. But apt.
That man threatened to call. Was he? Like blonde guy? He was at our school?
Wow.
This was a teacher at our this guy. I didn't think this guy was a teacher at our school. That's so fucking
weird.
Oh my God. Yeah, but there was a shitload of that. There were so many girls in my high school that, like, looking back, there's so many friends of mine that had boyfriends in their 20s when they were teenagers.
Yeah, I knew a 15-year-old who was dating a 23-year-old.
Oh, Shart Party 09. I just heard Google Googleable thing and thought, sold. I'm in. Shart Party 109. Amazing stuff. I want to fucking go back in time. I couldn't tell you what this fucking guy's name was. Fuck. It was like he had like a nickname. It was like something like Scooby, not a teacher, my boyfriend. Oh God.
So gross.
So fucking gross.
So gross. Yeah, I remember like older guys dating girls that I went to school with and thinking that guy must be so cool.
I never thought that. I always thought, why would you talk to someone who's in high school? If you're an adult, you don't have to be. I remember there was this one guy who later got a girl pregnant when she was like 19, and we would bully that guy. I remember throwing snowballs at his head when we were like 16. And I remember someone being like, what if that guy does something? And I was like, what's he going to do?
Yeah. Well, I guess it was also, I never met these guys, and they was always like the prettiest girls in school.
This is
so it was
not,
like, I'm in
just
love
to be
with this
clear,
girl. So.
Time travel agent. This is the person we threw snowballs at was not anything to do with you. This was a different person entirely. He was dating a woman that a friend of mine claimed he saw shove a pencil up her bum. That's all I know. In music class.
Damn.
Yeah.
Up her own bum?
I mean, I don't necessarily.
Which side first?
I mean, here's what he claimed. He claimed she was scratching. She had a pencil.
Yeah.
Scratching her ass, and then he claimed that it just went in, and then no more pencil.
That is a lie. That never happened.
I mean, I don't think it did. But here's the unfortunate thing about that lie. That woman, I know her name to this day.
Yeah,
And
I bet.
if I could have, like, I wish time travel agent. No, I know, but you said the guy was a blonde. I don't think it's the same guy now. No, I don't think it is, because I think that guy was also like a way older than us in grade 10. Like, I think he was like a grade 13 when we were in grade 10. But who the fuck knows? Is Bets shoving? We all know. Magic trick. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Bets is frozen right now, and it's fantastic. I also cannot believe we've been talking for an hour and 33 minutes. How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Time really flies. I think we're getting good at this.
It either flies or there's the occasional one where I can both see us looking at the counter being like, it's only been 10 minutes.
Have you, so when you watch other Twitch streams, do you watch things, so you watch things that you would normally do? I've been going down rabbit holes of like weirdos.
I've been doing both. I've been trying to do both. There's also a lot of weird shit on. There's so much more weird shit on here. I also thought like our views were terrible. Andrew Bullis. Is that how?
Is that your guy?
No, that's maybe. I'm gonna look this guy up. I mean, I like that you just threw the full name in there. By the way, that is great stuff.
That's what makes me think that this is the 28-year-old.
I don't think that's the 20. I mean, maybe it is.
Is this guy a food stylist?
I mean, God. I mean, I'm looking at him as well. I hope not. I'm trying to find a. I mean, I can't find any. I mean, all I'm finding is the obituary for Gay Bullis. No, I can't find him. Damn. No, that's not the Grammy. No. Maybe it was. No, that was Brent. What's going on? Brent who?
We're all over the place, guys. There's groomers.
We're getting to my rabbit hole journey on Twitch led me here. Well, you're in a great place, friend.
Welcome, Shart.
Someone gifted me a sub to some right-wing Trumpy guy, and everyone's so quick to undo something that was free. That was Brent. Brent who? I want to confirm if it was that guy.
Brent Butt.
Was it Brent Butt? I
would have Brent Butt.
I would have recognized if it was Brent Butt. I'll tell you that.
He was a big deal. He was a big old deal.
In the late 90s, there was a TV presenter on a gardening show called Gay Search, and I still can't believe it's true. I'm stepping back.
What were they looking for?
Yeah, what were they looking for?
Gay Search.
Gardens, I assume. I hope it was Brent, but Time Travel Agent, I'm going to say it right now. You were an absolute boon to this stream, and you're the reason why we're an hour and 35 minutes in.
We love you.
We've walked down a primrose path. You're amazing. I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I hope that 28-year-old is dead. I hope he's dead, and I hope he died in pain. I hope that guy sucks.
And if he's not dead, and we happen to be doing our walking tour of Ontario, walking through John's jizzy childhood, and you happen to see him on screen, you let us know. We'll turn off the cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Almost no. How do you do private chats? Discord? You can do it on Discord.
Yeah, you can do a DM on Discord.
Yeah, just DM me on Discord. Here's where it turns out, by the way, that it's like we need to send you a link or DM on Discord. Yeah, just DM me on Discord. That'd be sick. I'm gonna open Discord. I'm getting secret info. Twitch is worth it for no other reason than all right. How do
I'm loving it. My favorite new find is a guy that plays video game theme songs on his sick futuristic violin while dressed in Pikachu onesies.
What?
It's awesome.
Man, you're way better at this than me. I just sent you a DM. Time Travel Agent. Boom. Oh.
Hey, Steve Mooney, from your mouth to God's butt. Ladies and gentlemen that are new to the chat, this is the portion of the show where John goes deep into PM world.
I've just been DMing.
He's just been BMing all over the place. This guy can't stop BMing. It's the juice cleanse. What's the violin man's name?
I don't know. Let's fucking watch it. Rimming good. Whoa. Who's that? Who keeps muting himself? Check out Papa Pixels. Papa Pixels.
Papa Pixels. I absolutely will. This guy's name is String Player Gamer, and he was a musician. He used to write scores for films in the Philippines, and then got bored, and so moved to America, and now does this on Twitch, and occasionally does music for video games. And he just seems like a decent fellow.
Interesting. I mean, I just looked something up. Oh God.
Also, where's this guy? What's your name, you silly bitch?
Silly Billy. No. Here's the thing. I gotta pee, and then we're gonna read from my blog, and then that's 2 hours of no.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm trying to find this very strange guy. You go pee. I'm gonna find this guy.
Clone Corp.
Did I not follow him? That's so frustrating. I didn't follow him. He was so weird. God damn it! What a missed opportunity. But yeah, there's some real buttes. There's some very strange folks out there. I'm a big fan of it. It feels like everyone got their own public access channel, and you just see what people would do with their time if given the opportunity.
That's exactly what it is.
It's fucking wonderful.
But my favorite are the ones where it's literally nobody, like nobody's watching. That's the real delicious plum.
Oh, I haven't done that. What kind of stuff do you find on there?
I mean, you've been cooking rice. You're wrong this entire time. Oh, okay. Evidently,
no, pedigree chum, not him. Sorry.
Apparently, Alex wants us to write watch the rice vid. I'm gonna pee, and then you decide if we're gonna watch the rice vid before we do blogness.
Alex is pretty insistent. She's been pretty good so far. We'll see. You go pee. You go pee. You put me up. You go pee. Imagine being on the Elgato board in the past year. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. These guys are cleaning up. Alex, what kind of rice video is this? Because if it's Nigel Ung, I've seen it, man. Civ is going pretty well. I'm almost at the end of my very first game. I am terrible at it. I'm definitely going to lose against the computer. I don't know really what my goals are yet, but I've reached modern era. I've conquered a bunch of cities. I've got guns. Guns are pretty dope. Yeah, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing with it, but it's very enjoyable. I bet he is, David. I bet he is. He is absolutely fantastic. Just a woman's disgust at white woman fucking up rice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What's your background, Steve? What do you mean? Ethnically, I'm Japanese, but spiritually, I'm a Garth Marenghi. David, I've got Civ 2. Oh, this background. That makes more sense.
What happened?
I can't explain Civ. Oh, someone asked what my background was, and I thought they meant racially. There's it's very complicated. It's basically Settlers of Catan, but it's very, very fun. This background, Steve, is the Chum Building in Toronto at Queen and John, where Much Music is headquartered.
You had to explain. I always knew Civilization before Settlers of Catan, not the other way around. I always think of Settlers of Catan after.
Entirely possible. I've never played Settlers of Catan. I've just got a vague idea of what it is, and it seems to be the closest thing to Civilization when I'm giving a short explanation to someone as to what the game is.
Have you found this with games? And that this morning I was like, oh, I got an hour and a bit to kill. I want to unwind with some Vice City. And then I was like, well, I guess I have to stream it.
Yeah. I would normally stream, but because I don't know how to play, I wanted to play one game of Civilization on my own just to get a feel for it. And then I'm going to go on and I'm going to play with people.
What's interesting is I just want to think that we should just do a full fight in Sim right now. You and me.
Right now? You want to do the next 6 hours?
I can't because I have someone coming to clean my apartment. Deep clean for spring. And Chris has just fucking iced me out.
What's that?
I said
I heard that you have someone cleaning your house.
Yeah, to 5 o'clock, someone's coming to deep clean my house for 3 hours. I can't fucking wait.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fucking intense exercise that whole time. Come back.
Don't fuck your elbow up. Take it light, man.
All cardio. Just gonna go watch a movie on a cross trainer on low. Oh, wonderful.
Nice. There you go. Very cool.
I'm taking it way easy. I like literally.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
Literally yesterday, when there was just certain ways I couldn't sit at a certain point. I mean, don't worry, guys. Daddy took some of his medicine. And then I fell asleep for 3 hours just the wrong way on my bed. You ever done that? It was pretty fucking awesome. I got to tell you. I also
only when I'm on top of a woman.
Come on now.
Did do that once. Told that story already.
3 hours set you back. A cool 7 stacks of high society, my friend. $70.
Is that all?
It's all.
Wow, that feels really cheap.
Does me a deal because she is cleaning in another area and I am on her way home because she lives in South Central, and she only does like regular people, and I'm like once every 3 months. And so I text her and I was like, can you do any time in the next 3 weeks? And then she's just like, this day I'll be driving by your house. And I was just like, yeah.
Nice.
It's great. She comes in, she tells me which taco trucks I should go to. And then we have a nice chat, and then she fucks off.
I kind of miss having people come through to clean the house every now and then.
That was so cheap. Why don't you guys do that again?
With COVID, obviously, but it sort of fell apart because the guy that moved in and took your room got in a big huff about it. And then whenever we would be like, well, we'll just book it then. He'd be like, no, I'll do it. And then he wouldn't do it for months. So
what?
It just sort of fell apart. Yeah, it was just a pain in the ass.
But there's nothing you had to book. It was literally just a scheduled thing. She came once a week. Do you remember when we had that blonde psycho woman that if you left your door open, she would just go in and clean your room? That woman was amazing. She cleaned that entire house. Like, remember there was like a space of time in that house. You were living there at this time.
Yeah.
where it like we were getting cleaner every week, and it was like very brief, and it was so clean, and that's because that woman had obsessive compulsive disorder and couldn't let it go, and it was
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, it was amazing.
Could have been professionalism. Oh, Pedigree Chum, it's not that we're middle class, it's that we're lazy, and there were 5 of us.
There were
And
six
we knew
people
that
living.
no
six
one
people
was going
living
to
in
do
that
the
house.
cleaning.
6 people living in that house, and I've been living there for years, saying we needed to get a cleaner. But everyone who lived there, no, we'll just do it. And I finally was like, no, we're doing this because I'm about to lose my fucking mind.
Yeah, and it was absolutely the right choice, and I miss it all the time.
It also cost exactly each of us £5 of dollars.
It was the best. It was so good. It was fucking excellent. If you get one. Everyone get one.
Time travel agent. It is worth it. It is worth going hungry to do it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Exactly. You're chipping, like, it's one of those things where it's like we're talking the big ticket item cleaning things. You know what I'm saying? Getting behind the skirting board.
Yeah. Communal spaces. We all did our own rooms, but communal spaces.
I mean,
Get someone to do kitchen, stairs.
Because then that psycho, if you left the door open, she's cleaning your room. And let me tell you, as the man who lived on the top floor and had the smallest room in that house, by far the smallest room, by the way.
Oh yeah, by a big margin.
And when I've also recently found out someone was lying about how much they were paying for rent in that place. Absolutely unreasonable.
Wait, as in like they were lying? They were said they were paying more than they were?
Yes.
Who? Private chat.
I mean, I feel like you could figure it out.
I mean, there's one person that I'm assuming, but I don't, this is the kind of thing where I don't want to assume. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I loved that tiny room. It was perfect because it was essentially a locker for my stuff. I was never there. I'd show up, take the shirt off, watch some Frasier, sleep for a while, fuck off again. I just clean stuff myself.
We only knew John was home because you'd hear Frasier echoing in the hallways. John's back.
It's great stuff. Yeah. Frasier echoing in the hall. Yeah, tiny attic rooms are better. Mine was a tiny attic room. It was real good. If you wanted to cool it off in the summer, you open the window. And you wanted to heat it in the winter, close the window. That's about it.
Damn. That's a great plan. Yeah, if I was single, I would have taken that room.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
100%.
You've never seen commitment more questioned than bringing a woman back to that room.
Buddy, you didn't see my Montreal apartment. That one was a doozy. Or the one that I lived in London when I first got here in Bounds Green, where the bed was so violent, the mattress, that I never just slept on it.
Chris,
I had to make
a
blanket taco. Hey,
go ahead.
There he is.
What was wrong with your bed? You keep freezing. Stop freezing. Get a fucking better internet connection. I mean, your mouth to God's ears. I think cleaning other people's houses and apartments would be pretty cool, but I'm a snoop. I'm so a snoop too. How deep do you go with your snooping, everybody? I mean, Chris is gone, so let's just... Yo, Hastings coming at you. Have you ever caught someone snooping in your house? Here's the thing: is I'm like I'll look at photos and I'll want to snoop, but I will never fucking snoop. It's all I ever want to do. I want to know what everyone's talking about in a restaurant so badly. Does anyone else this? The geography teacher, Mr. Fraser. Oh. Chris is just gone now. Chris is off the stream. Well, that's a shame, really. I don't get to have the blog being written. Oh, we are 70 minutes away from fucking hot, clean. My childhood had a huge window and the best view of the street. Often found my mom gazing out of it to be nosy. Oh, really? That's fucking great. Were your parents all up in the neighbor's business? I'll tell you, my street was my entire... Oh, look who's back. Out of there is I will open all the rings if I'm alone in a room. I mean, things, I assume.
I brought up your blog and my internet immediately died.
I mean, that's a real thing right there. Of course you open all the things. That's phenomenal. If there's a drill, I want to fucking do that. I don't have the fucking bravery to do that. Oh god. How much of this blog do we have left?
So much.
What's even better is there's a whole other blog.
All right. All right.
I mean, Shark Party 109. I really gotta tell you, welcome aboard, bud. Welcome aboard.
We have a good time.
Yeah. I mean, also, I'm getting my vaccine tomorrow.
Nice.
No big. But everyone has said with the one I'm getting, one of the next 2 days, I'm gonna be in real trouble. So just everyone mark your calendars.
Cool. You let us know. Mr. C. Mooney, pleasure as always. Take care, buddy.
Good night, you bunch of sexual beasts. Good night, Steve Mooney. Steve Mooney, by the way, came on. I was playing Vice City before this stream. Steve Mooney, his son had so much chocolate he almost got sick and then put himself to bed, which I was just like, that's can I go to bed? I'm 7. Good God, yes.
That's so sweet.
AZ vaccine, Johnny. Arizona vaccine? No, California.
Hey, don't forget to tip your waitress.
I don't get it.
All right, we're in the library.
Chris,
we've got the pipes.
Chris, what do you mean don't forget to tip your waitress?
Oh, because of that great joke that you were doing. You're on till Thursday.
I don't get it.
Oh, that's all right. Just make sure you tip your waitress, and that's all that matters. That's
what are you doing? What inside joke are you doing? Tell me now where I'm doing this. There. How do you fucking like that shit, motherfucker? Huh? How do you like that shit? Let's fucking not forget.
Wait, did you really not get that?
No, I don't get it.
That's like the oldest thing of like you tell like an old like crappy joke like AZ, not Arizona, California. Hey, don't forget to tip your waitress. I'm here till Thursday.
I still think you're doing some sort of inside joke. So much so that I'm doing this right here. Liar.
All right. 11:38 p.m. 15th of September.
That's what I fucking thought.
Don't feed into his paranoia.
This
is a pothead we're dealing with here, people. A goddamn reefer smoker. Of course he's paranoid.
I was smoking weed with someone yesterday who said, quote unquote, I think we're potheads now. I get it, Chris. I mean, someone who went to my high school gets it.
Thank you very much. Okay, so it's literally how Frank Drebin ends all his jokes is undercover. Thank you very much.
I mean, Naked Gun and Police Squad are some of the greatest movie things of all time, right?
Absolutely hilarious stuff. Genuinely funny. Rewatched it. So funny. Even OJ's scenes made me laugh.
I gotta tell you, it's a hard thing because you're like, "Ooh, OJ's in this. What does that mean?" And it means you're in for some fucking gold. Because the nice thing is, he plays a character that's constantly getting hurt, and he's a murderer.
All the time. Yeah. He got hurt all the time. He got stabbed, shot, hit by a car. He got it all.
It's great.
Okay, so 11:38 p.m., 15th of September, 2004. Which, by the way, is the same day. Actually, so this is 20 minutes before the last post, which is confusing.
That is confusing.
Oh, no, sorry, 12 hours later. The Mighty King Returns, as you may remember, which was our last installment of John Hastings' blog. That was, well, hello, my lugubrious mates. That was 11:38 a.m. So this is that same day, but in the middle of the night. It's called Reading. All caps here. I hate reading. I hate reading. I hate reading. I hate sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. And then about 5 lines of just all caps nonsense letters. You really hated reading.
You know what? I think I hated reading.
That's the impression that I'm getting as well. I'm glad we're on the same page of this.
No one.
I'm here till Thursday. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
I don't know.
I think I think I'm gonna sell this song as university jingle. But seriously, kids, BitTorrents are fucking up. That is pissing me off. I need to download 2 words, more than 14 Iron Maiden albums at one time.
I stand by that, by the way. I stand by that 100%. We all need to download a lot of Iron Maiden albums.
And now here you are. Look at how the internet is done right by you.
I mean,
look, you're in it. You're in it right now. It's moving you through to me.
I mean, I can't believe that I was stealing BitTorrent. I thought I was using Kajal at that point, but hey. Or
there you go. Maybe you must have moved over. But BitTorrent just wasn't doing it for you.
I mean, okay. Let me answer this question right now.
Ooh, good question.
Will fucking say Power Slave, and Power Slave is fine, but quite frankly, it's a bit over-egged, and Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner is overwritten. I would have to go. Number of the Beast is, of course, their best album. Then I'm going to throw out actually their first album, Paul Di'Anno, exceptional singer, much more punky. I really like that album. Third, Somewhere in Time, of course. Fourth, Brave New World. You can't beat Brave New World. Fifth, Fear of the Dark, maybe. Maybe Seventh Son. They have so many good albums. Yeah, Fear of the Dark's pretty fucking great.
This is an outrage. Don't forget to tip your waitress. I'm here till Thursday.
Again, I don't know what you're up to. But then we're doing that. Dance of Death. David Hoare, what are you talking about? Dance of Death? You're putting Peace of Mind above Number of the Beast? You're out of your fucking mind, man. Yeah,
he's the musician.
Doesn't matter. They can still be wrong. Passchendaele? You're putting Passchendaele over Blood Brothers. Are you on crack cocaine? That's the only way that this could possibly happen. Dance of Death is shit. Is shit. However, better than All the Blazer. Well, Liam is hot shit. John wouldn't have done well in the Catskills. That's true.
Wouldn't have gotten his own jokes.
Yeah. Do you ever listen to Don Rickles' old stuff? I find him incredibly funny, but like
so funny.
Some of it is a hate crime.
Oh yeah, full on. But he excuse me, he loved everybody. It was all about love, baby.
Oh man, Ottawa's looking nice. Sorry, I have Discord DMs up in the time traveling.
Aha. All right.
Looking really nice.
Let's finish this.
No.
Let's finish this. We'll close it out. We'll do plugs. We'll be gone.
Stream forever.
All right. Also, San Diego, drink it in. It is a fact. Discovered by Germans in 1904. In German, it means a whale's vagina. So you're just quoting Anchorman jokes?
I guess someone said Anchorman.
Diversity is an old Civil War style ship. That's not even the right quote.
Pause. What are you fucking talking about? That Invaders is a fucking quality, bro. What are you fucking on? John, I mean, I do. You know what? I do worry about. We have to restart, Chris.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stops. All right. I hate reading. I hate reading. I hate reading. I hate reading. I think I'm going to sell this song as university jingle. But seriously, kids, BitTorrents are fucking up. That pisses me off. I need to download more than 14 Iron Maiden albums at one time.
I agree.
Also,
with that. I do need to do that.
San Diego, drink it in. It is a fact. Discovered by the Germans in 1904. In German, it means a whale's vagina. Diversity is an old wooden Civil War ship. Stay classy, sports fans. That's the end of the thing, and that is driving me insane because I hate it when people get movie quotes slightly wrong.
Oh, yeah. What did I get wrong?
All of them?
No, I didn't. It is whale's vagina. San Diego.
Yeah, but you framed it wrong. You said it wrong. It's because you said discovered by the Germans in 1904. In German, it means a whale's vagina. He says it's German for. I know that's finicky, but
sorry,
the
Chris.
quote.
I was a young night. Not all of us were in Brighton having sex and disappointing our parents at 19. Some of us were in the basement disappointing our parents in much more preserved for the rest of time ways.
Diversity is an old wooden ship, not an old Civil War style ship.
I wasn't quoting from that movie. I was quoting from Amistad.
Oh yeah, I remember that part. That was and Stay Classy Sports Fans is a combination of two characters. Infuriating.
I read another
So-
one so we can slowly get it done. Oh yeah, Alex is banging on again this fucking rice video.
I don't think I have another one in me because the next one is very, very long. So I'm gonna save it until tomorrow because I'm fading here. I've had a very long day.
Did you stream already this morning, or were you just being a naughty boy?
No, I just I had to do a bunch of research for Big Shiny Podcast, and then we recorded a 3-hour episode, and then we recorded intros and outros for things, and then I had to do some other work, and then this, and so I'm just I'm beat, my friend.
Oh, that's cool. Just letting the side down, I guess.
Well, you know, we hit 2 hours. I think we had good innings.
The somewhere in time retro not acceptable. Well, I mean, David Hoare, I will start a whole other stream where we can debate. niche British. You don't fucking know the hell you've just unleashed on yourself, my friend. I got like, I started using the internet for two reasons: to bum people out about how much information I have about professional wrestling, and to debate the merits of new wave of heavy metal British bands. And you, my friend, might think it's overkill, but guess what? I'm breaking the law. A reference to Motorhead and a reference to Judas Priest, two seminal figures in the new wave of British heavy metal. Chris, any other comments you might have?
Don't forget to tip your waitress. I'm here till Thursday.
I don't like that at all. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, the stream continues. I will debate. Boner Daddy. I don't know who.
You got in the last 20 minutes. You got Boner Daddy and Shart. Was it Shart Pilot?
It's Shart Party 019, and I got news for you. Finally, the audience I've been doing this for is finally attracted to the stream. Thank God.
These are your people. These are wrestling review podcast fans waiting to happen.
Yeah. Best Judas Priest song. Oh. I mean, we don't have time to get into it, but it's probably Hell Patrol. It is not Painkiller. That is their best album. Hell Patrol is a better song on that album. You know that. You fucking know that, David. David, I swear to fucking God, you better fucking know that, or I will fly to England and slap your face. I saw them a few years ago too, and bought a tank out and shit. I was fucking dying with laughter. I mean, yeah, this is the one problem with those bands is they are very cheese dick. Like,
oh yeah.
As much as all right, good. Yeah, as long as he knows that. All right, Chris, who are we gonna plug away? I mean, man.
I kind of want to raid String Player Gamer now. Introduce everyone to him.
Which
he's the violin guy who plays video game themes.
Is he on right now?
He's on right now.
Is he like interactive with a string player? Is he interactive with the chat?
He is, but there's also Basil Bottler who wears a paper bag on his head and does strange things as well, and he's very fun.
Well, we're not like you're gonna go call your dad, and I'm shut up. No, not an ad. Oh no. Let's let the chat decide between Basil Bogler or String Player Boy.
Mm-hmm. As for plugging, I've got two podcasts. There's the Big Shiny Podcast, which is about alt rock in the late 90s and early 2000s. And then there is the Chris Betts Versus, where I debate with comedians back and forth. It's very silly, very fun. Follow me, join my channel. Do I have anything else? I have a Discord. Join the Discord. We're going to start playing Among Us starting tomorrow. Before the Midnight Madness episode of this at 10 p.m. We're going to play Among Us on my stream. I'm going to start playing Civ. I think that's everything. What about you?
I am Bag on Head Guy. I think
Bag on Head Guy.
That's Basil, right?
Yeah.
You can catch me every day on this Twitch stream. At various times. Tomorrow's Midnight Madness time at 4 p.m. I am doing a wrestling podcast called The Wrestler Review. Please subscribe to that. I will be on Mark Watson's 24-hour gig with Coke Fan at 5 a.m. We are doing Teach Me Something I Forgot to Learn. Not tomorrow because I will be getting vaccinated, but sometime this week. Please join my Discord. I love you all. This was a great one. We do this every day. Thank you. Teach Me Tomorrow. I don't think so because I'm getting vaccinated. Any other plugs that I have missed? No, there is not. I might be getting vaccinated. Be lucky, everyone. We'll watch the Rice video tomorrow. For the love of God,
we'll do it tomorrow.
The love of Mike.
Take care, everyone.
Hang
we
on,
love
I'm
you
not
dearly.
ready. I'm not ready. There it is. How do I spell?
BASIL?
Oh no, I'm already following him. Did we already raid this fucking guy?
No, but I did tell you about him.
Also, you should raid Leedy or Javier. But let's raid. We'll raid.
I've already raided them for a while. Let's give them something fresh.
I haven't raided either of them in a bit, but I will raid them tomorrow when I do one of my own streams.
Nice. Raid messages. Hello.
No, that's a terrible raid.
Professor Main Event.
Raid messages. Maiden Rules.
Maiden Rules.
Basil Butler. I hope that I spelled that correctly. There you go.
That's the one. All right. I'm rating now. Goodbye, everybody. You are wonderful.
16, 17. Mine's not ready to raid yet. Mine's ready yet. Rating now.